Hello, dear students. Welcome to Chemistry Fundamentals. I am Dr. Rajiv Oberoi, dealing with a very important topic in chemistry, almost backbone of chemistry, termed as the mole concept. Why it is called as backbone? Because most of the calculation in chemistry is done in terms of moles rather than in terms of grams. So let's begin with the mole concept. Now, if we define what is meant by mole, what is a mole? So we have heard about a word called as atomic mass. We have heard about atomic mass. Now, if atomic mass of any substance like sodium, potassium, chlorine, etc. is expressed in grams, then it would be termed as gram atomic mass. Atomic mass, if expressed in grams, will be termed as gram atomic mass. In short, it is called as GAM. If molecular mass of any substance is expressed, molecular mass like molecular mass of NaCl, NaOH is expressed in grams, then it is termed as gram molecular mass, in short called as GMM. So you will best keep hearing this word GAM and GMM. So gram atomic mass is GAM, gram molecular mass is GMM, that is atomic mass in grams, molecular mass in grams. So remember this atomic mass in grams, that is gram atomic mass, molecular mass in grams, that is gram molecular mass, is termed as 1 mole. What is a mole? So it is gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass of a substance. Gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass of a substance is termed as mole. For example, for sodium, atomic weight of sodium is 23 AMU. For sodium, atomic mass is 23 atomic mass unit. If this weight is expressed in grams, I write, instead of 23 mu, if I write 23 grams, so 23 grams sodium would be termed as gram atomic mass. 23 AMU is atomic mass and 23 gram is gram atomic mass, and gram atomic mass is equal to 1 mole. The gram atomic mass 23 grams sodium would be termed as 1 mole sodium. Similarly, NaCl, it is 23 plus 35.5, that is total 58.5 AMU. So this 58.5 AMU is termed as the molecular mass of NaCl. But if it is expressed in grams, 58.5 grams of NaCl, it is termed as gram molecular mass, and this gram molecular mass is equal to 1 mole. I mean to say that 58.5 gram NaCl will be termed as 1 mole of NaCl. So 23 grams sodium is 1 mole of sodium, 58.5 gram of NaCl is 1 mole of NaCl, and this 23 gram sodium is gram atomic mass of sodium. 58.5 gram NaCl is gram molecular mass of sodium. Gram molecular mass of sodium chloride. This is gram atomic mass of sodium chloride. Now, according to Avogadro's law, 1 mole of any substance is equal to 6.023 into 10 raised to 23. In fact, it is 6.022 10 raised to 23. 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. This number, remember, is termed as Avogadro's number. 1 mole is equal to 6.022 10 raised to 23. Remember, this number is termed as Avogadro's number. Very important. It is also termed as chemist dozen. So 1 mole is also termed as chemist dozen. So which means that 23 grams sodium, it means that 1 mole of any substance will contain, so remember, 1 mole of every substance will contain 6.023 into 10 raised to 23 particle of that substance. 1 mole will contain 6.022 10 raised to 23 particle of that substance for sure. For example, 23 grams sodium is termed as 1 mole sodium, and 1 mole sodium will contain 6.022 10 raised to 23 sodium atom. 23 grams sodium is equal to 1 mole sodium, and it will contain 6.022 10 raised to 23 sodium atom. Similarly, 58.5 gram NaCl 58.5 gram NaCl will be termed as 1 mole of NaCl, and it will contain 6.022 10 raised to 23 sodium chloride molecule. So in atomic substance, these many atoms. In molecular substance, these many molecules. So 1 mole of sodium will contain 6.022 10 raised to 23 sodium atom. 1 mole NaCl will contain 6.022 10 raised to 23 sodium chloride molecule. Now remember that mole is represented by N. Mole is represented by N. So whenever we write small n, it means mole. The mole is represented by N, and N is always equal to W by M. N is equal to W by M. What is W? W is weight of the substance taken. W is weight of the substance taken. And what is M? So it is atomic mass of substance, atomic weight of atomic substance, atomic weight of atomic substance, or molecular weight of molecular substance. So what is W? It is weight of the substance taken. What is M? So it can be atomic weight of atomic substances, it could be atomic weight of atomic substances, or it could be molecular weight in case of molecular substances. So mole is represented by N. N is equal to W by M. W is weight taken, M is atomic mass or the molecular mass. Now let us take example to elaborate it further. Suppose we have been given, questions are given. If we have been asked 10 gram NaOH is equal to how many mole of NaOH? Or we have been given 20 gram NaOH is equal to how many mole of NaOH? 40 grams NaOH is equal to how many mole of NaOH? So we are aware that for NaOH, the molecular weight is, for NaOH, Na is 23, oxygen is 16, H is 1, total it is 40, total it is 40. What is 40? It is the molecular weight. So for NaOH, its molecular weight is 40. Now if these weights are given and we have to convert it into mole, so weight given, in first case weight of NaOH given is 10 grams. 10 grams. The molecular weight of NaOH, that is fixed 40. So how we can calculate the mole? The mole is represented by N, which is W by M. So W is 10, the weight of the substance taken, upon molecular weight is 40, mole is 0.25. So 10 gram NaOH means 0.25 mole. Similarly, 20 grams NaOH means, so 20 grams of NaOH. So weight of NaOH 20 divided by its molecular weight 40, the mole comes to be 0.5. 40 gram NaOH is equal to how many mole? So weight of NaOH taken 40, its molecular weight is fixed 40, so this comes to be 1 mole. So 10 grams NaOH means 0.25 mole, 20 grams NaOH means 0.5 mole, and 40 grams NaOH means 1 mole. So this is how we can calculate the mole or convert the given weight into mole. Now this calculation is must in all the cases. May it be any kind of numerical, we will be converting the given weight into mole. This is the first step, that is the preliminary step, where we have to convert the weight into mole. We convert weight into mole by dividing it with its molecular weight if substance is molecular, or atomic weight if substance is atomic. Now based on the same fundamental, if I ask you to calculate the weight, calculate the mole for the given weights. So question is given to you, you have been given weight of the various substances and you have to convert it into mole. So question goes, convert the following weight of the substance into their respective moles. Convert the following weight of the substance into their respective moles. You have been given 10 grams of KCl, 13 grams of NH4Cl, 16 grams of Na2CO3 and this 19 grams of SO3 when atomic weight of potassium is 39, atomic weight of chlorine is 35.5, that of nitrogen is 14, sodium is 23, oxygen 16 and sulfur is 32. So you have been given the weight of various compounds. Weight of various compound is given and you have to convert these weight into mole by using formula N is equal to W by M and these atomic weights are given. So please try it for the practice so that the mole concept, the basis of the mole concept becomes clear. Now dealing with a very important formula, this is now the second step. Now this formula deals with the calculation of number of molecules or number of particles. Formula for the number of molecules, number of atom, number of particle, number of ions. The formula for the calculation of number of particles, may it be atomic, may it be molecular, may it be ionic. The formula to calculate the number of particle, the number of particle is equal to, the number of particle is equal to n into Avogadro's number. Number of particle is equal to n into Avogadro's number, n into 6.022 10 raised to 23. So whenever we multiply the mole of substance by Avogadro's number, we get the number of particles. If we multiply mole, so what we are doing? We first convert weight into mole. We convert weight into mole and then on the basis of the mole, we find out the number of particle using this formula. N is this n into Avogadro's number, that is n into 6.022 10 raised to 23 will give you the number of particles. So let us apply this formula to our numerical just to make the concept clear, that how we can find out the number of particles of any substance that is given to us in form of a numerical problem. Let's begin. So dealing with the calculation of number of molecules, maybe atom, maybe ions, that is number of particle. Question goes, find out the number of molecules of CO2 present in its 11 grams. Question goes, find out number of molecule of CO2 present in its 11 grams. How we will solve it? So let's begin with the solution. So solution is, since we know that N, which is representation of the mole, N is equal to W by M. So first we calculate the mole, which is N, which is calculated by dividing W by M. W of the substance, the weight of the substance given is 11 grams upon molecular weight of CO2, carbon 12, oxygen 16 into 2, total 44. The weight of CO2 is 11. Molecular weight of CO2 is 44, therefore mole comes to be 0.25. So what we have done, we have converted the weight into mole. The first step, we have converted the weight into mole, and now I will convert the mole into number of molecule using the formula number 2. So what I am doing, I am converting this mole into number of particle. The formula for number of particles, over here it is molecule. The formula for number of molecule is n into Avogadro's number, that is n into 6.022 10 raised to 23. Therefore the number of CO2 molecule would be, the number of CO2 molecule will be 0.25. The mole we have calculated, mole is 0.25, mole we have calculated 0.25. into Avogadro's number 6.022 10 raised to 23 gives you the value. So value comes to be 1.5 into 10 raised to 23 CO2 molecule. So we have been given 11 grams of CO2 in which we were asked to calculate the number of molecule of CO2. So what we have done, we have converted the weight into mole, and then we have converted mole into number of molecules. Now let us practice using a numerical problem. Suppose a problem is given to you. Find out the number of molecule in the following substances. Question goes, find out the number of molecule in the following substances. You have been given 10 grams ammonia, 12 grams SO2, 16 gram K2CO3 potassium carbonate, and 22 grams of Na2SO4. So you have been given 10 grams ammonia, 12 grams SO2, 16 gram K2CO3, and 22 grams of Na2SO4. You have to calculate the number of molecules. So what you will be doing? You will be converting these weight into mole by dividing it with their molecular weights, and then using the formula n into Avogadro number, n into Avogadro's number, you will find out the respective number of molecule in these substances. So just try this numerical so that the concept become clear. Now yet another very important formula in mole concept. It is the calculation of number of electron. Now this question is being frequently asked in the examination. Calculate the number of electrons. First we have done converting weight into mole. Then we have done converting mole into number of molecule. Now dealing with the third concept in mole concept, it is calculation of number of electrons. So let's begin. Suppose question goes, find out the number of electron present in 1.6 grams of methane. Find out number of electron present in 1.6 grams of methane. Now what is the molecular weight of methane? So atomic weight of carbon is 12. That of hydrogen is 1 into its number 4. So carbon 12 into 1, hydrogen 1 into 4, total 16. So what we'll be doing first step, we'll be converting the weight of methane into its mole. The N is equal to W by M. The weight of methane given is 1.6 grams. 1.6 grams. Upon its molecular weight 16, mole comes to be 0.1. So we have calculated the mole. So we have divided the weight by its molecular weight to get the mole. It is 0.1. Now we are calculating the number of molecules. So number of molecule is equal to n into Avogadro's number. It is n into Avogadro's number. It is 0.1 into 6.022 10 raised to 23 comes to be 0.6023 10 raised to 23. 0.6023 10 raised to 23, or better it is written as 6.023 10 raised to 22. So this is number of molecules. So we have converted weight into mole. Now we have converted mole into number of molecule. It is 0.6023 10 raised to 23. These are the number of molecule present. Now for the calculation of electrons. Now for the calculation of electrons. So calculation of electron in, first what we are doing, calculation of electron in one molecule of CH4. We are calculation of electron present in one molecule of CH4. So atomic number of carbon is 6, means it contains 6 electron, into number of carbon is 1, total 6 electron. Atomic number of hydrogen is 1, it means it contains 1 electron, into number of hydrogen in methane 4, therefore 4 electron. Therefore total number of electron in one molecule of methane is 10. Total number of electron in one molecule of methane is 10. Now we say, since one molecule of methane contains 10 electron, since one molecule of methane we have calculated 10, One molecule of methane contains 10 electron. Therefore 0.6023, the number we have calculated, 0.6023 into 10 raised to 23 molecule will contain. So it has to be multiplied. So 10 is present in one, number of electron present in one molecule of CH4 is 10, into number of CH4 molecule is 6.023 10 raised to 23. Answer comes to be 6.023 10 raised to 23. So what we have done, we have converted the weight into mole, n by w, n is equal to w by m. Then we have converted the mole into number of molecule, and now on the basis of that we have calculated the number of electron. As in this case, answer comes to be 6.023 10 raised to 23 is number of electron present in the given weight of methane. So for the practice purpose, let us calculate the number of electron. The problem is given to you. Just try it so that again this concept of calculation of number of electron becomes clear. Question goes, find out the number of electron present in. So find out number of electron present in. The value given, first 10 grams of CO2, 15 grams of SO2, 9 grams of NH3, 23 grams of PCl3, 32 grams of calcium phosphate and 24 grams of magnesium nitride. 32 grams of calcium phosphate and 24 grams of magnesium nitride. So you have been given the weight of these substances. You will be converting it into mole. Then you will be finding the number of molecule present in it. Then you will be finding the number of electron present in each molecule of the given substance, number of electron present in each molecule of the given substance, and then you will multiply those number of electron with the number of molecule to get total number of electron. So please practice this numerical so that the concept of this mole concept becomes absolutely clear. It's a fundamental, remember, mole concept is a fundamental property. You cannot proceed in any calculation if you don't have control on mole concept. So please clear the mole concept completely, have complete control on it. This video contains so many numerical problems. Just try to solve it. If you have any problem, you can revert back. So please try all these problems so that the concept become absolutely clear. So just to facilitate, I am giving you the formula of calcium phosphate and calcium nitride. If you want to deal with the formula, you can go through the video of chemical formula, what are chemical formula and how we write chemical formula. But right now in this I am giving you the chemical formula of calcium phosphate and calcium nitrate, which are respectively Ca3PO4 whole twice. For calcium phosphate it is Ca3PO4 whole twice. For magnesium nitride formula is Mg3N2. So I have also given you the formula of calcium phosphate and calcium nitride. Using these, try to calculate the number of electron present in the given substances. So you have been given various substances, 6 problems you have been given. Just try to find out the number of electron present in them.